減してほしいなら先に言ってくれよ。
大した自信ね。
Melia versus C. Duel 1.
Hey everyone, Alk here. Just wanted to do a quick check-in video and everything now that we have officially finished every character on the base roster. We played 100 games with each character in the base roster of Guilty Gear Strive, and I think the time has come that we pick a main and move forward with the leveling up process, as it were. So we are going base purely, we are doing purely results based for this. So going against the advice of anybody, including myself, I think everybody, if they ask you how you pick your main, or how, you know, if you ask any content creator or anybody who's been around in the FGC, you'll usually get one of two responses. The most common one being, pick the character you think is the coolest. And this is the advice I usually give. The journey is going to be difficult no matter what, so you should pick the character that got you interested in the game, or that you think looked the coolest in that first tournament that you watched. No matter how much of an execution grind or whatever it's going to be, all that is negligible if you aren't having fun and if you don't think that the thing you're doing is cool. The second way to pick a main is usually just pick a top tier. If you're interested in the game, but you have no overwhelming interest in a single character, the next recommendation I usually give is to pick a top tier. Pick one that you think is going to suit your playstyle. You can usually see general archetypes where they're like, this is a rushdown character, this is a mid-range character, this is a zoner. So you can generally get an idea of what type of character you would like to play, and then just pick the best version of that archetype in the game. I think that's also a perfectly valid way to go. I am a known tier enthusiast. We will get into that a little bit later. But for now, we will be moving on and picking a main. And in this case, since we are going purely results-based, our main will be Axel Lowe, who had a record of 58 wins to 42 losses, which was really surprising, and it happened really early on in the series. It became really clear after I was like halfway through the base roster characters and started seeing more and more of the results that, you know, everything's closer to like a 50-50 average and really hovering around there, which, you know, props to Arxis in a certain way that the tower is working to get me to my appropriate skill level on each of these characters. If we're hitting a 50-50 win rate, then that means, you know, I am playing against people of equal skill. As much flack as the tower system gets, and rightfully so, it has worked out for me, and in a numbers-based game, in a weird way, it worked out incredibly well. Yeah, so moving forward with Axel, and just knowing so, like knowing so early on that he was this kind of dominant number to beat, with characters very rarely getting close even. I think the closest was Nagoriyuki, which did happen much later on, which is also a good sign that, you know, at least it could have happened. There could have been that moment. But yeah. So the next steps I want to take when it comes to maining the character, first up is learning Season 3. I've been traveling recently. I haven't had any time to sit down with the new patch, so I want to sit down. I want to redo the tutorial because I said that they revamped some of the stuff in there, and then I want to move on to doing some first to 30s. I've already talked to some friends and some members of my little Twitch community. So we're planning to set up some first to 30s and do some big grind sessions, and I'll be uploading each of those to YouTube. Mostly raw, unless we take any breaks for whatever reason. But after the first to 30s, then we want to move on to the Celestial grind, and I have 3 big goals when it comes to maining this character. The first is I want to hit Celestial, so that's the very first goal to do. The second is to hit level 1000 with the character, and the third is to top 16 an online tournament. I was looking at 3 in particular for this, and the three I had in mind are TNS, Tampa Never Sleeps. They have an extremely large weekly online tournament that they run. It would be really nice to enter. I know that they've also been doing like 0-2 brackets, so no matter what, I'll be getting in a really good amount of experience if I'm able to enter that. Then we have Backpa Brawl, which is hosted by Backpack, who is an FGC content creator and Gold Lewis aficionado. And I think it would be very fun to enter his tournament. I love his commentary and his co-commentator that have been doing that on his stream for a long time now, and I think they always have very diverse top 8s and a very interesting just tournament scene growing underneath them. And the last online weekly I wanted to look at was the 9 Moons Weekly, which is a bit smaller, but I really like 9 Moons as an organization so far, so I think it would be really cool to enter and be a part of like that community and watch that continue to grow as well. Some things I wanted to go over, just some interesting things. So I'm going to be moving forward with Axel, but I wanted to note on some of the characters that surprised me or that I found interesting. I've mentioned in a lot of videos that I prefer like my heavy mix-up characters. Like the number one interesting character when I first got into Guilty Gear in general was Millia to me, having the disc setups and being able to run 50-50s over and over and loop them until an opponent died. But throughout the course of doing this series, I did make some discoveries that were nice. This was my first time dealing with puppet characters in general. In this case, I looked at Happy Chaos and Zato 1, and both of these characters became like really interesting for me. They also have looping Oki, but they have a type of resource management that makes learning them and controlling and thinking about the match completely different, and was actually a lot of fun for me. And these are some of the characters that I want to continue exploring, maybe on my own time, or maybe after I've hit a certain amount of goals with the Axel series and everything. The other set of characters that I really appreciated were Sol and Kai. I know the poster childs, the Shotos, but they really reinforce, you know, as a kid growing up, I would always pick Ryu, and I learned how to do a fireball really early on. My cousin had Street Fighter 2 Turbo, or maybe not Turbo, but one of the SNES versions. And I would always pick Ryu, and I learned how to throw a fireball, and I was so proud as a kid. And just going full circle and playing Sol and Kai in this game, both of them were so like incredibly fun, and just reinforced that I do like that kind of playstyle and the kind of how adaptable they are to your playstyle. I think these characters really adapt to whoever picks them up, and you can kind of see different styles cultivate around them. Last characters, Millia and Baiken. So, as I mentioned, I really love my mix-up characters, and I still really love Millia in this game. But I also really fell in love with Baiken, who is another, you know, she wants to get hard knockdowns and kind of loop 50-50s, albeit in a different manner that I found really interesting. So those 6 characters, Happy Chaos, Zato, Sol, Kai, Millia, and Baiken, those were the ones that I found really, really interesting, just completing the 100 games and getting to know those characters. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for now. I'll leave you with a first to 5. So this was a first to 5 that I did at the end of the Zato 1 games. I was just chilling around with my Twitch chat, and we ended up playing some first to 5s and stuff. So I thought this one was really close and really interesting, so I hope everybody enjoys it. And, oh, before I forget, we are still continuing with the 100 Games series, although it'll just be at a diminished pace. So I will be looking to play Gold Lewis next. I wanted to take a break from puppet characters after Zato, even though I do have a real strong interest in playing Jacko, especially after completing the Zato games and finding how much I like puppet characters. And I think she also has qualities from Happy Chaos that I really like. So I'd like to... So I would like to see about her, but I need a break from the puppet characters. Learning them back to back is probably going to kill me. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoys the first to 5, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Peace. Alright, I think plan is first to 5.
Duel Duel
We do indeed get a Potemkin. I should have expected it. Nice flick. Nice. Oh, nice conversion off of that. Oops. I needed to do my jump H earlier. I'm okay with that. Oh, maybe I'm not okay with that.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Come on, be a weird angle. Yes! Thanks. They're on reaction? I'm pretty sure he's just doing the flick after I connect with 2H. Like, if he blocks 2H, I'm pretty sure he's just doing flick. Oh, shit. Yeah, see? You don't need to do it on reaction. Oh, it didn't come out. Fuck.
Duel 1.
Buster! Oh, I forgot. Nice grab. the Mega Feast.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oops. The full dust combo. Oh my god, I fucked it up so bad. Ah. I had the kill and fucked it up. Oh. Nice, nice, nice.
Duel 1.
Big Punch Man. Axel Bomba!
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Nice backdash. I win one game, and Los Osco's nice counter pick. Oh my god. Sorry, I won one. Trying to Dio Brando. It's part of the combo, but the wall bounce from the 6K fucked it up.
Mankind. Duel 1.
So
Let's rock.
if I get the opportunity, yeah, if I get the opportunity again, I'll show you what that looks like. Nice. Oh, nice. Counted as a punish, too. Evo Champ of Tekken was a king? You did not watch that match. It was a Kunimitsu mirror. Ah! Oh damn, that's still punish. I had to PRC. I'll do it. Axel Bomba! Not this year? Okay. Find the year where the king won. Let me know, June. There was Lil Majin had a really amazing run in 2018. Oh my god, that 2K low profile? That was fucked up. I'm sorry about that one. Woo. No. I don't believe Majin won that year. Nice. Yeah, Lil Majin had an amazing 2018 run, but overall, he didn't end up winning it. What the fuck is happening? Ah! I forgot, that gets punished on hit that close. Oh, I didn't actually press a button. I tried to jump forward. Oh, nice. Oh, it didn't come out. No. Alright. GG's. Whew. Close ass set. Last game, last round. Oh. Oh yeah, I was on the fucking brink. Thank you, thank you. GG's. Your pod is like super entertaining, by the way. That was mad fun.